Hi, welcome back to Down the Shed. So basically, just done a weekender at REDCON-2 in Abingdon. That's the one on the map here. Big old site. I think it's 70 acres or something. It's a good site. Good woodland, helicopters, tanks. You've seen it in my videos. I did forget to take this. It was the only thing I did forget to take. Had to unpack all the camping stoves and that because somebody caught the fields like last week and they've been banned permanently, so we weren't allowed any naked flames or whatnot, but there was food on site, beer tent on site, tea, coffee, refreshments, whatever. Gun sales. I think I've got a little bit of video of the actual White Sphere tactical selection that they brought to the game site. They are online, whitespheretactical.co.uk. If you're a RIF member, you get a 10% discount. And if you're going to spend more than 300 quid, you may as well get online membership of RIF's Airsoft. And then you can get your 10% discount. So anything over 300, you're saving money. And if you do come to one of our sites and play, or one of their sites and play, you get £25 a day instead of £30 a day game. So you're saving money, whatever you do, as long as you're spending more than 300 quid on the website, because you're going to save 30 quid, 10% discount. So you saved a fiver. You spent 25, you got 30 off, you saved a fiver. Anything else you spend, any game days, you're going to save a fiver a game day. So, and that's in your pocket now because you've already paid for the ticket in your first gun discount. Everything that's there is basically discounted. So you can hire guns if you haven't got any. They will hold guns until you've got your Yukara. If you need to, if you want to play, you will want your Yukara to keep black guns and not have them all nasty blue things or whatever, red, green. You have to play 3 games over 58 days. So your first and your second game can be 58 days apart, but you will have to do a third day to qualify, or you could do 2 games in the first month and 1 in the second, or 1 in the first, 2 in the second. It doesn't matter as long as you do 3 games 58 days apart. Boom, you've got your Kara, and you can buy replica imitation firearms from White Sphere Tactical. Other people do exist, but you want to keep your team going, don't you? Your club. So if they've got their own shop, why not support it and get your guns? Plus, if you get any difficulties with any of the weapons, there's a tech on site at REDCON-2, usually Panda. And of course, you can always just contact them, email, text, or whatever, and get things sorted out at the next event. So there is that human contact still. A slideshow will be coming, depending on how much video I did manage to get today. We had a man down, Aaron. That shut down for a little bit, kind of put a bit of a paid to the end of it, but being my friend, I had to make sure hang around he was all right and everything. So basically I didn't play the last game or last hour or so. Never mind, it's always next time. So yeah, I'll have a look through the video probably tomorrow. Can't be asked right now. Got a few bits and bobs. An Odin style speed loader. These are awesome. Put the mag in upside down, wind the handle. I'll do a video on that because I think that's brilliant. In fact, I might do a video on speed loaders in general, but I'll have to borrow one off my mate Darren if he's not in a heap. Darren. Yeah, so where are the other 2 speed loaders I thought were there? I thought there was 2 more there for a reason, but they're obviously not. I'll turn up. I'll find them. Yeah, so a video of sorts to come and a slideshow. The slideshow will be definite. I don't know how much of the video is worth keeping. Like I said, I only got half a day out of the 2 days. So big opportunity missed by forgetting the one thing that should have been in my gun bag. Never mind. Oh, you're there. So you can totally turn up. So that's about 170 rounds. And it's got White Sphere on it. How awesome is that? See that camera? And that's about 100 rounds. These are kind of, you get these in. I think this one did come in with a gun actually. Yeah, they did, because my brown ones, I've got another brown one in my kit, which has got the little attachment glued on for doing your pistol mags. But these are okay. But these are bloody awesome. They do you, if you've got 3 or 4 or 5 mags to do, they do them in no time. Just don't go too hard or fast, because it will break. This is gagging to break. There was another one there. This was a £5. It didn't have the thing on the handle, that bit. So I went for this one instead. But yeah, it's a great little tool. Big chamber in the bottom. It literally fits in one of my pouches. Defeats the idea of not having high cap mags, because I do like mid caps. I've got these 2 today. They're 70 rounds. And you can see this one's a bit taller. Not a lot, but that's 30 or 140. I've got my glasses on, but that's 30 or 140. So take the little Allen bolt out, slide this out, there's a switch, flick the switch, and that becomes a 30 round magazine. If you want to go real anal Milsim shit, then yeah, that's a 30 round mag. Or do what I do and just have it as a proper mid cap 140. I'd call them low caps, really, 70 rounds, but it's fine, because I'm quite happy just to stop and reload that one. But another reason, when you've got a high cap magazine that is half full, and you've got to leg it to another position quick, I'll do it with this actually, you suddenly become a baby rattle. That's why I hate high cap mags, because you fire half the mag off and that's the noise you make when you run around. It's the same with these, but slightly more muffled by the fact that it's in a decent foam or some sort of carpety type affair lined in there. I don't know if the camera will pick up. So yeah, you can just turn that light around a bit. Yeah, you can see some sort of textured material in there. And that's brilliant, this thing. I absolutely adore it. I'll probably get an Odin one day. Like I say, these cheap ones, and it's so cheap. It's and you magazines lock in as well. But this one's so cheap, they haven't even branded it. Absolutely nothing. So I've almost done the video now. Mag goes in there, and then wind. We'll turn it upside down actually, and then wind. And as soon as you get a bit of resistance, stop. Turn it upside down, press the button, mag out. Absolutely brilliant. But if you want a good one, get an Odin. But they're quite, well, I say expensive. I think they're about 40 quid. I haven't looked recently. But these are sort of 28, 30 quid. And I paid a £5 for it. So it was kind of, if it breaks, then I haven't lost a lot. And depending on how long it lasts, I've had my £5 worth out of it today. I got this one yesterday. So yeah, the last 2 days I've already had my £5 worth out of this. So anything now is just a bonus. But I still carry, I'll put them down again. I still carry these full. Basically that will do my 140 round mag almost once. And that will do a 70 round mag. And then the other 2 would just about fill up the other 70 round mag. So it's handy to carry. I do keep the pistol one on me as well. That's got the glued on attachment for pistol magazines. But all in all, it was a cracking weekend. I did get in a little bit of trouble because I had to run into the woods off game area to take a wee, but I got in proper trouble for that. So apologies to Steve, Jake, Tony, especially Tony, because he is the big boss. Oh, I can just like read that without my glasses, Joe. I'll put it on properly. But yeah, basically, if I'd have run back to the toilets, I'd have been getting there with a lot of embarrassment and 300 people to take the piss. Which, you know, they would have done, because I would have done, so it's fair, isn't it? If you don't take the piss, you just miss it. We had a bloody stag party and some old boy who had his birthday, so fair play to him for not doing it. But the stag party, we wanted to run a gauntlet. I mean, nothing like 300 people gauntlet, but you know, the ones that were camping over could have had a bit of a laugh in the evening. And they bottled it. I mean, where's the fun in that? I even got my camera out ready for that one, because I had the GoPro with me it just wasn't on my gun. But yeah, cable tie soon sorted that one. It's like, why didn't I think about that yesterday? Cable tie, come on. But yeah, it was a great weekend apart from my little letdown. I have got a kind of permanent tick on my record for that one. You know, it's in memory, so don't fuck up for a while, or don't fuck up basically. But it's all good fun. I'm probably in plenty more photos taking my hits. So if anyone wants to call out in the comments later that I'm a cheat, go for it. I'm not. It's a game. If you can't play the game, then don't play the game. It's not that difficult. Sometimes you think, did that hit me? And then you go, oh shit, that hit me. Sometimes you're not sure if it was a bush, branch, or whatever. But yeah, when the second one comes in, you're kind of like, yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, go on then. Hit. What about spawn? They do put. So the main spawns, I'll bring this a bit closer. I might have to get another one of these. So try and get the light not shining on it. This runway here. Yeah, this where it says runway. There's a clue. This runway here is our main game area. And we usually spawn one at this end and one at this end. And I went off in the woods up whichever end to have a wee and got in trouble. Other people do it, but I don't grass them up. You know, it's whatever. Somebody grassed me up, so whatever. I don't care. I do care because I got in trouble, but I don't care because they're a grass is what I mean. That's whatever. Echo base is brilliant. On the last video I did, it was in here. Got to figure out bearings now. Right, let's save zone. So I went sneaky from a spawn point. I went sneaky all the way through here, and there's like a maze in there. So I go sneaky through there and pop out here, and there's 4 blues. And the guy in front of me is walking with his hand up, and he's calling, dead man walking, dead man. So I'm just walking behind him. I've got my gun. My gun's not up, my hand's not up. If your gun's not up, your hand's not up, you're a fair target. Whatever. If you're in or out, if they ain't up, unlucky. Happens to me. Because I sometimes forget and just put my hand down because it's getting tired, and then all of a sudden, bang, I was like, oh yeah, hit mate. But yeah, I forgot where I was going on that one. Probably, Jay. Some of the snipers, one of them actually got me right there, and that was on Saturday morning. And they're supposed to have a 30 yards minimum engagement distance. So less than, what was that, 60 feet, 70? No. That's about 90 feet. So anything less than 90 feet, snipers can't engage because their weapons are over 350 FPS. So that was either over their allotted up to 500 on sniper, I think it is, DMR, designated marksman rifle or sniper rifle. I think they're up to 500, but this was way short of, I would say, more than 10, 20 yards. No more than 20 yards, because that came in so hard, it literally cracked off my glasses, bounced down, proper, that swelled right up, proper smashed me under the eye, and then went up wherever. And he was like, well, if somebody's either up their HP, the high pressure air, way above legal limits, or somebody's shooting less than their proper range. But this shit happens all over the country, all over the world. People don't take the hits at games unless you can categorically say he didn't take his hit. Then just, you know, suck it up. It's the way it is. Those that don't cheat, then kudos to us because we're playing the game. And those that do, well, you know you're a cheat, and you obviously have a very low self-esteem to not play the same rules as the rest of us. But it doesn't matter what you play, you'll always come across cheats. So, you know, whatever. People will move the ball behind you when you're looking at snooker or whatever. You know, things happen. So, get on with it. But yeah, I think you may get the odd sniper who's pretty dialed in, and he's got, you know, he spent the money on the weapon and he's got it firing Novrich, for example, and Kicking Mustang. Now, Kicking Mustang, in one of his videos, and I don't rate him whatsoever, he will always try to only go for headshots. Even if he signed an insurance disclaimer saying that he'll only go for torso or whatever, he will go for headshots all the time. Most of the time with BBs, Jay, because it's spherical, you have to have like a little rubber chamber that puts spin on the ball. So if you don't, they're just going to come out and start going straight down. So as you put spin on them, they start going straight. Or if you're really good at your ranging, you can actually make them go up and then come down again. So you get that extra little bit of range from where they've gone up in the air. So it is really difficult to, unless you spent the money on something that's, you know, seriously £600,000, £700,000, £800,000 worth of one weapon, where you know that it's got the top quality parts and everything, then yeah, you can pretty much put them like you would with an air rifle or a full bore rifle. You can pretty much put the rounds where you want them. With the cheaper ones, you kind of might get 3 going there, and then one will go over there and one will go over there a little bit. They're kind of, yeah, they're fairly accurate, but they're not down to, you know, I'm going to shoot the pin of a gnat's arse or whatever. But yeah, you get your shots on target. I mean, some of the videos I've had, the one with the 3 guys, I mean, that wasn't a great distance, but you can see the shots were pretty much boom, 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 put them where you want them. And that was in a close quarter battle area, so it's single shot only, no matter whether it's rifle or pistol, you know, submachine gun, anything. It's single shot in the CQB area, because you really don't want to be getting pelted closely with a heck of a load of BBs. They sting. I had one on the leg earlier, that bloody stang, like proper stang, and it was close as well, like 10 feet. We were messing around in briefing area waiting. I shot my mate and he shot me back, but he shot me where it just happened to catch a bit of bone. They're the ones that hurt. I've had one hit me on here and bleed. I've had one hit me on the corner of the chin and make it bleed before. They really hurt. Well, eye protection. I haven't, it's in my cast at the moment, but I've basically got, I had a yellow pair, but they broke when I sat on them, which didn't help. I have a basically any kind of close fitting, you know, closer than this, so they're basically proper protection from something like Screwfix or Tool Station or something. They have to have the safety standard on them, which obviously stuff sold to the trade, Screwfix or whatever, they have to be up to health and safety standards. So they're proper eye mesh for, you know, angle grinding or whatever that's going to create debris to hit you in the face. They're acceptable on site. They're not too bad to wear. I have tried a full face, like the old school safety bloody mask thing, a decent one which had breathing holes, but it, as soon as you put a blooming mask on or something, it fogs up. I've got a little over the nose and around the neck Velcro neck protector. It's not brilliant. I do sometimes wear it, but I never wear it above the face. I don't really like full face masks. Some of them are good. Unless you're under 18, you don't have to wear a full face mask, just eye protection. But I don't agree with mesh either. If you watch videos on YouTube, you'll see people, you know, get various different ones from Wish and Amazon and eBay and whatever airsoft companies. And yeah, some of those cheaper ones on, you know, Amazon, Wish, eBay and all that rubbish, they will take 4 or 5 shots and usually the mesh lens comes out or there's a hole in it. They are way unsafe. And if you get people using cheaper, crappier BBs, they're more likely to shatter on impact. So it'll hit the mesh and just piece of plastic straight in your eye. As Tony will say in his briefings, eyes do not grow back. So if that's gone, it's gone. We had